All right. LDBC, LDMMAC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. So I've been looking at this whole Colby Covington debacle. This is actually going to be a good fight. I think though that Colby Covington, I don't think he really cares if he loses. In fact, I just listening to him, the closer this fight gets, he's pretty much like he was explaining why he turned down the Usman fight so many times. Now, I'm not a fan of this guy, but it kind of made sense what he was talking about the money. And Colby has actually said something that I've agreed with in the past, that he was pretty much saying, in his own words, like, why do people like Dana White make all the money? We go in there, we take the damage, we go in there and fight, and they want us to fight for chump change or peanuts. And Colby wasn't having that. It's the same thing, when I was trying to tell people that I didn't blame Chris Cyborg for trying to renegotiate her deal to get more money, even versus Nunes. Like, Nunes and Cyborg, they both know that that's a 7-figure fight. Hands down, the fight is worth 7 figures, okay? But, of course, Dana, or Whisker Biscuit, and UFC, they were trying to, lowball these people. Okay, you're trying to lowball these people on a fight that you don't make money. And I think Colby understands his worth, or he understands what he thinks his worth is. Colby ain't some megastar, okay? He ain't a megastar. He's not like, the best MMA fighter on the planet. However, he do understand that what his worth is. And, it's just more fighters don't speak out about this, because he said something, too, that I've said, and I'm sitting here, like, kicking myself, because I'm like, this idiot puts on a show. But really, that facade that he put on, that's not really who he is. I still don't like him. But he put on a show, and he said, people will sign a UFC contract, and they'll sign it for anything. And then he said that, people are just happy to wear the uniform. Where have you heard that at? Guys, how many times have I said that? That you get a lot of fighters, they're just happy to be affiliated with the UFC. So, Colby said, they'll go around Walmart wearing their UFC gear, so everybody can know they're a UFC fighter, but they broke. That's what Colby said. I've said similar to the same thing. There are a lot of fighters, they're not really, they're happy. They're happy to get that UFC contract, and they don't even care what the money amount is. They could give a crap about how much money they make. They don't care. They just want everybody to know that they're a UFC fighter. And yeah, I guess in the long run, yeah, it took a lot of hard work to get there. But, also understanding your worth. People like Conor McGregor, they understood their worth. Like, Conor wasn't going to let Dana and just the whole system nickel and dime, what he's supposed to get. Like, he wasn't going to allow it, and he didn't, Conor McGregor maximized how much money he got. Some of these other fighters, well, I fight for legacy, I fight for this. Well, yeah. But at the end of the day, you still got to get a paycheck. And, I just don't think that the UFC are just people that you allow to abuse you, because if you allow them to, they will. If you see a fool, play a fool. If you see a sucker, play a sucker. I mean, that's just what it is. Colby, to me, don't seem very confident. He don't seem as confident as a person fighting for a belt should be. And I think in his mind, Colby said that he was already satisfied with, how much money he was making. He said he was satisfied. And I think Colby Covington got him a bag, and he said, okay, if I lose this fight, so be it, okay? Usman looks pretty confident. In fact, Usman he's hella calm. For somebody that don't like Colby Covington, he's hella calm. And I'm sitting here wondering, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Like, Usman is extremely calm. Now, Colby, he just seems a little bit like uptight, and he just seems like he's trying to get a rise out of Kamaru Usman. And I just think Usman ready to fight. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight, though. It's gonna be a real, real good fight. I'm telling y'all, it is. But I got Usman winning. I don't know. I don't know. It just don't seem like Colby's, there. He's there for the money, and he's gonna get his paycheck. Now, Colby ain't gonna go in there and throw a fight. I mean, he's gonna go in there and fight. But I just don't think he really cared much about winning or losing. I think at this stage in his career, he's probably come to grips, because Colby, he tried to be the good guy. He tried to, do it the right way. He tried to go in there and fight for legacy. And that, to me, didn't work for him. And so this new facade, it does work for him. But the bad thing about it, and guys, y'all know my voice is gone. It's still gone. I had it back and, got into, really some intense training and, man, lost it again. But you guys, you know, it makes him look bad with this facade. It makes him look real bad. There's other bad boy facade he could have chose, but he chose this one. And to me, it comes off sometimes as bigoted, you know? To me, it does. And, he was talking about he's going to go back to Brazil and, go and fight in Brazil. And it's like, who's advising this idiot? If he go back to Brazil, man, that boy going to get hurt. Brazil is no country to play with. That's not a country you go and you play with and you risk your life over there. They'll kill you for real. They don't care how much entourage you got. And I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all the absolute truth. Brazil don't care what your entourage is. They don't care who you got around you. Them Brazilians, them thugs, they'll kill you. And they don't care about going to jail. Them people over there don't care about going to jail. They don't care about doing time. They will kill you. And I think he need to understand that. Well, he probably do, but he too stupid. Colby Covington is an idiot, man. And it's like, you can't be this stupid, but he really is that stupid. So it is what it is. I hope the tacky guy lose, but at least one thing he was right about it. These fighters, they need to start standing up for what they need to make and stand up for their money. If not, they'll just be another victim of the UFC.